Hello, welcome to the TAFK Mark 3 video. It's my third attempt at the autonomous factory, and even though I cancelled it, I would like to share the part that I finished. What is this video going to be about? Goals and concept of TAFK Mark 3, proof of concept in a game, detailed description after it, and in the end some conclusion that I got from this project. The goals of the factory was to be fully autonomous, self-expanding, vanilla-like, no starting science, minimum starting items outside of a brain, and deployable on any default map with no cliffs. Concept of a phase was to simulate what a player would do. Phase 1, unfolding of a brain like rest of my factories like Mark 1 and Mark 2. Phase 2 was an yearly game up to and a boss, gathering resources, building, starting energy and such. Phase 3 was supposed to be building a bus, and Phase 4 gathering the resources with a train network. The Phase 2 was the only phase that I prototyped. First I'm going to show you some terms and then gameplay. Okay, this is a Bob. This is my substitution of a player. It's glider like Roboboard. You're gonna see it pretty soon. And this is what I call brain. And that's all we need. Let's jump to the game. Okay, now we are in the game. All we need to know for the start that this is the Bob, substitution for a player. This is the brain, where all the logic is happening. These are the starting ores that I'm interested in. I'm gonna go into detailed description later. I'm just gonna tell that this is the list of the scripts that this factory will follow, and there will be a lot of fast forwarding so it doesn't get boring and tedious. I'm gonna start the factory with the on button here. The first script is localizing the Bob, because the scanners that I use are using the global positions, but I need to know the local position for the movement, so I'm gonna fast forward until it will find it. Okay, that was quick. The second script is running so-called forbidden zone. You can see that I'm starting to paint these black markers on the ground. This is zone where I cannot build anything else than the Bob, and this walled part is responsible for that. I'm gonna fast forward as well because it's pretty long. Okay, we are getting here to 100, which is the limit for the amount of forbidden zone. As you could saw, it follows my favorite spiral pattern, and as soon as we hit the number, it's gonna mark the script that's completed, and now it's going to the other script. This script is looking for the resources. Again, more description later on. Now we just need to know that it's looking for the ores, and it's marking their X and Y locations in here. Oh, I actually had to do a little reset, so the numbers might be slightly different because I had to run the factory again, but I've found all the resources, and that means that I can move to the next script, which is send the Bob to the call location and start mining the well. You can already see that the glider is in action. I'm gonna describe how it finds later on in the description. Now you can just enjoy the view. Here it built the first miner, and now it's gonna mine till I have 100 coal. Okay, now it's jumping to another resource, which is iron, and waiting for 300 iron this time. Okay, we reached 300, so we deleted the mine, and now we are going back to the... not actually back to the base, now we are going for a stone, because we need 80 stone for more furnaces. Okay, we build another miner here, and we wait for 80 stone. Okay, now we're at 80 stones, and we are getting a signal to go back to the base and start to do some crafting. Yeah, you could see that we already dropped off some resources in here, and this is my substitution of player inventory crafting. I have just one furnace here and one assembler and also one lab. Okay, after we crafted some more burner inserters and burner drills, we are moving with the Bob back to the first skull location, and we're gonna set up a more permanent station. This time we're gonna build it here, and we're not gonna destroy it when we move to the next resources. Here it's waiting for 300 coal. Wait, okay, we surpassed the 300 coal. We should be moving to the next resource pretty soon. And here we go. We move the Bob here, bring the coal with us, and start mining some iron. After the iron patch was done, I'm sending Bob back to the base, and this is actually the end of the fast preview of what this factory was supposed to be capable of. Next part is going to be way more slower and way more detailed description of actually what you saw here.